Today I want to 3D scan a pumpkin. So I want to 3D scan a pumpkin today. I also have a yellow one here and a green. Yeah, I thought I'd just make loads of images and then see if I can create a 3D model out of it. I have 3 studio lights in a triangle around this pumpkin. It's probably better to photograph them in daylight when the light is very even, but yeah, I don't have anything else at the moment. But I try to have at least amount of shadow possible because the 3D scan will also capture the material. So and also like the texture and the specular light and stuff like that. So this will be all baked into the materials. So here I have my image folder. You need Meshroom, and you need a proper graphic card. So if your graphic card is old, this might not work. You can find it on alicevision.org/blah blah blah Meshroom. I will put this link in the show notes. This one. So I just start with the Meshroom. You don't need to install it. It runs on its own folder. So you just need to unzip. Yeah, perfect. And then, okay, import my images. That would be cool if that works right away. Pumpkin here. So here are all my images, which I took with my phone. It's probably not ideal. It would be probably better to use a different camera, and it somehow gives me an interesting error here at the beginning. The keyframe selection added for the input video. Not 100% sure what that means. Copy. See, that's cool. You can copy the message to clipboard so you can look for it. Well, I will just try to run it and see what's happening. I think that's the only way. That's the only way to find out. Okay, let's save that. Save as. We're gonna start the process. Yeah, so you already ran through these. What I'm understood is that green is means calculated. Orange means it's about to be calculated, and blue means it's in the pipeline to be calculated. Okay. I'm very curious. Okay. Something happens. Something is happening here. It's a bit weird, this system, because it's not very intuitive. I mean, there's a help file, but okay, I think I will need to learn a bit more, but let's see what's coming up. Yeah, by the way, that sound is my dishwasher. Sorry. Still a lot to calculate. Let's see. I'm wondering now if it would be easier to model it. It's not the best image. This is pretty good. Oh wow. Don't look here in the background. Let's put another image here. Okay. Takes. Should I make myself a bit bigger here? Okay, let's put myself here. I think I need to capture the other ones. This is pretty cool. This looks pretty interesting already. By the way, here are some cool tutorials. You should check out, especially the ones from CG Geek. That's basically where I tried it from, where I saw it the first time. He was actually scanning a mountain. It's a pretty cool video. Not this one, there's another one. He scanned the whole mountain. Well, a cliff, kind of. So, yeah, you should check it out. So he scans this thing here. I think pumpkin it's cooler, to be honest. But let's see, I really am curious now. Because the details coming out of this is incredible. It's really amazing. Okay, Yeah, I clearly need to learn a bit more about it. In the description says that it says that there should be, as soon as it's finished, there should be a button here to to load the image. Maybe for that I might need Sketchfab. I don't know, but I can actually just go here in the output folder and ask and save open folder, and then it actually gives me the texture, the material, and the object, and then I can just open this in Blender or in Rhino. We can try both. Let's try both. Yeah, I can try that. Let's just import. It's big. It's quite big. So let's see if that works. Okay. Yeah. So cool. Let's see, render. Also, the material looks pretty cool here. Yeah, it works really good. I have to say, it works really good. Import with object. It is so cool. It is so cool. So here I just imported the file as one mesh. That works better. Here, of course, we already have the shadows from our light. If I remove this, you can see it actually works really good. So now let's test this with cycles. So now what I could do, I could add, let's add a plane. Mr. Andrew Price, thank you. Andrew Price is the guy from Blender Guru. He inspired me actually quite a lot in the past when I started learning Blender. And he has this amazing grass essentials. Basically, it's like he basically gives you 3D models where it's a 3D model where for each grass type you have a 3D model where this particle system is already set up and you just need to apply it to your project. It's pretty cool. So the whole pumpkin is like 4 meters big. Okay. That doesn't really work. So either I make my grass bigger or I make my pumpkin smaller. Let's make my pumpkin a bit smaller, more realistic. So the whole, okay, this plate is like, let's say, yeah, 1 meter, a meter. That would be the more realistic size. Maybe I add another particle system, so I will get another of these incredible grass models. So let's get one more. yeah, we actually didn't finish. So this is my basically I scanned all the free pumpkins, and then now I actually thought, okay, I mean this is all great, but I want to do more because I mean, first of all, it's not cool to have this kind of plate underneath. I don't want that. I want to have a closed object, really. So how can I do that? So first, what I'm gonna do is I will, yeah, I want to get rid of this here, of this whole table. I will not delete this mesh. I will make a copy. I will make a new collection, and I call this collection backup. Because just in case, if I want to go back and I'm not happy with the result, so I can always go back. If I'll try something. I could try to get rid of the triangular faces. I'm not sure if it actually did anything. It looks like it's a bit less dense. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's a bit less dense. I hope it still looks okay. Yeah, that's the problem. It's adding some weird artifacts here. It's hard. It doesn't work in what I hoped to achieve. So what I will do, that's why I have my backup. Let's get rid of this and let's get the backup back here. Let's try what CG Geek did. I'm not sure if it works, but yeah, we can try. Unsubdivide. Yeah, it seems like this works much better. Creates a bit of artifacts, something weird going on. But let's don't care about it. What I want to do is really actually I could try to add more detail here. First, I will close this face. It's not as nice as I thought. It's not very nice, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think maybe if I do this and then apply I will try to apply. I have less vertices. Yeah, that works better. That's much. This. No, I'm not sold on that. So I went back and I decided I'm gonna leave that as it is. But what I will do is I will add more detail here because it's a bit ugly. So I will actually go here into sculpt mode, and in sculpt mode I will turn this on, the dynamic topo. next time I will do a better job with scanning. I'm thinking of maybe I can hang it somewhere, then I can make pictures from all sides. So I have a one closed object. Okay, I think that's good. Nobody will, I will not show it. I mean, you will not see this bit here at the end. So now I will try to I will close that hole. I don't know why that doesn't work. And now I can check if there's anything wrong with it. So now I deselect everything. And now if I use the same method before, I can actually check if there are holes in there. There is. Because we want to do something with this pumpkin, and you know what we're gonna do. You know it, I know, you know. Sadly, the pumpkin is not yellow, but you know, you can't have everything. So with Shift B, I can actually go closer here, manually close this. Now this should be fine. So, and then we do the same once more. Let's see. So I want to use a Boolean function later, but the Boolean function only works if everything is manifold. Because if we want to use Boolean functions later, then it needs to be a closed object. Otherwise, the Boolean function doesn't work. Or it tries. It tries. Sometimes it actually works, but most of the time it does not. So I want to do something else. Also, I want to actually. So what I can do is I can actually take this. I will create a new vertex group, assign. The one I selected is the outside. Now you can see there's a skin inside. But actually, I didn't want this. No, I need to do something like this. Select linked. Now I have only the inside selected, and you can see actually the points where it's sticking out. Selection. I will create this as a different new object. That's my inside. Okay, now we're here. I applied the scale because you need to make sure that the scale is always, as soon as you start to modify something, especially with the modifiers and Boolean functions, then you need to make sure that the scale is here 1:1, the correct size of the object. And now we can try that. So I will make this smaller even. Oh, it actually works pretty good. That better than I thought. It's a bit thin, the skin inside. So I will do something else to make it easier for Blender to calculate, and I also will also shrink the inside so it looks more like a pumpkin. And now we can model our face. I have to say it looks really good. I mean, okay, you can see it a bit here that this 3D model, but I mean, seriously, the detail of the texture is pretty cool. Meshroom, pretty cool thing. Oh, okay, that's it for this time. Took me a bit longer, this video, but I hope you enjoy. Subscribe, like, or if you don't like it, then you don't like it. See you next time.